All right, a little disclaimer about this video. It's not about LGBTQ. I can give you my opinion on that, but this is a YouTube video, so I'm not going to go there. That's not for this video. This video is about Joe Biden and his mental state. And it has to do with the LGBTQ issue because on March 31st, which happened to be Easter, Joe Biden issued this proclamation. And I'll show you. This is legit. This is from the White House. Now, therefore, I, Joseph R. Biden Jr., President of the United States, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Constitution and the laws of the United States, do hereby proclaim March 31st, 2024 as Transgender Day of Visibility. And if you go down and he signs it under his name. All right. And I'm not going to go over the controversy of making this proclamation on the most holy of Christian days, Easter. I'm not going to get into that. But just today, a day later, we get this. Just in, I didn't do that, Biden said when asked about proclaiming Easter Sunday Trans Day of Visibility. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. That's his official position. But we have the document. We have the document that he signed. And when he was questioned about it, like, why did you issue this proclamation and make March 31st the Trans Day of Visibility? Why did you do that, Biden? He said, I didn't do that. But we have the document. So this is an issue. This is an issue. And there's only, I think, really only three possibilities. The first possibility, which I think is unlikely, is Biden is lying. And lying means you know what you're doing is untrue and you're trying to deceive other people. But I don't see Biden lying in this case. I mean, Biden's a liar. His whole life he's lied. But this is so brazen. There's really no way you can lie about this because you supposedly sign a declaration on Sunday, and by Monday you just totally forget about it. I didn't sign that. Unless he's trying to say that someone hacked into the White House computers. I guess that's a scenario. Putin hacked into the White House computers and they forged his signature and they posted it on X. That's what happened. And their website. I don't think they're claiming that, right? So I don't think Biden's lying in that he knows that this is fake. I don't really think that's a possibility, but that is a possibility. And it's despicable if he's a liar. The second thing that's a possibility is he just totally forgot, meaning he signed this proclamation, he went on X, put in his password, posted it, and then the next day, I can't remember. Well, that's not a good look for dementia. It's not a good look if you can't remember a day after you signed a proclamation. So that's another possibility. Biden has dementia, but I don't even think he would forget that because he acted surprised when the reporters asked him about it. He goes, I didn't do that. The third possibility, which I think is a likely possibility, is he didn't know, meaning Biden doesn't run his White House. He's a figurehead. He's an old man that gets easily confused. The people around him, most are Christians, they develop all the policy. They write all this stuff. And I guess he had to sign it because it's a proclamation, but maybe he didn't even know what he's signing. They just said, here, we need you to sign these papers. Don't bother to read them, Joe. You get confused. Just put your name on it. And we know Joe doesn't post on X. He doesn't know how to post on Twitter. Those are other people that post. We saw his press secretary. We caught her posting on his account. So he doesn't really post on his account. We know that. So Biden didn't post it on Twitter. I don't think he came up with this proclamation of trans visibility. I don't think he knew anything about it, but he did sign it, but he doesn't know what he's doing. But that's a problem. We have a president of the United States. One of the three options. Either he's a really bad liar, that he's so bad you should know you're going to get caught, right? Number two, your mind's totally gone. You can't remember what you did the day prior. Or number three, you don't even run your own White House. You don't even know the proclamations your staff is creating, and they tell you to sign it, and you don't even know what the hell's going on. And because he acted very surprised when the reporter asked him about it. Now, they've been trying to do a lot of spin with this Trans Day of Visibility, whatever that is, People say, oh, well, it was always March 31st. It's always been March 31st. Well, I think this is the first time those been proclaimed officially because Biden didn't proclaim Sunday to be Easter. He didn't make a presidential decree. He made a presidential decree that on this day, I do hereby proclaim March 31st, 2024 as Transgender Day of Visibility. So, I mean, why would he do it if it's every year? This was proclaimed on this day, which was Easter. They may try to spin it that way, but it doesn't really matter. The point is, Biden had no idea what people were talking about when they asked him about this. And this is just a further sign of the decline of America, where supposedly the head of the free world doesn't even know what's going on in his administration. Now, what I think about this trans visibility day, that's for another video, probably on Rumble. This video was just to show one more episode that shows that Biden doesn't know what's going on in his administration. This is pathetic. Talk to you guys later.